we have Zoe Jai and Gareth Edwards right here with us.
Raise your hands if you have seen one of his movies, please. Ooh,
Okay,
everyone.
keep your hands up if you think it was rubbish. I remember when CG happened, as a young filmmaker, as a film student, as someone who wanted to make films, to me it felt like a crack in the door where if Hollywood never comes calling, if you never get the opportunity. So basically it was like, oh, this is the future of filmmaking, let's get into it. It feels like that now. It feels like that same moment again where people can't quite believe what they're seeing. Like last night, I was doing this stupid little thing and there was this kid who happened to have in a shot, and he just had this look in his face. And I was like, oh, this would be so good if I'd had a shot of the kid looking at the thing that the video's about. And then I went, wait a minute, it's AI. And I just took a picture of the kid, like screen grab, when reverse angle thing, it should look like this, the cinematography's like this, not like that. I put it into Seedance and it gave me like a couple of options, and one of them was really cinematic. If I'd gone myself to shoot that shot, I would have been over the moon with them if it had come back the way it looked after 3 minutes of waiting. And you just go, oh, this is gonna transform post. Filmmaking on average is, in every shot there's probably like 50 decisions, alone. And that's what this AI filmmaking feels like, is you can go in and you can really curate and nudge all the happy accidents, all the amazing things that you wouldn't expect are happening on the front line of that. I get really excited when I'm like pursuing an image or a video or something, and then something odd happens that I wasn't expecting, where it just goes in a direction that I wasn't thinking, which is like being on set and an actor does something, or the weather does something, or the location's not what you thought, and it starts unfolding. It's a curveball idea, and that's when it feels fresh and new. For the longest time in CGI, you only get what you put in. AI is not that. AI feels much more like a camera. It feels like, because it's been trained on lots and lots and lots and lots and nearly everything, you get these weird happy accidents, these weird things you weren't thinking of that become super exciting. I view it as like having a second unit director who is a billionaire on acid. Like, they'll do anything you ask, not a problem, right? Sometimes a little batshit crazy, but it's worth it because the stuff is stunning, right? And it's game changing. The beauty of world building is allowing there to be questions. Like in the original Star Wars, like in every shot nearly, like something with giant legs will just walk through frame and you go, what was that? And you go, don't know, move on, carry on. I feel like not knowing is what makes it so exciting. When we did this film called The Creator, we were constantly trying to put things into the film that made no sense. We would treat the whole thing like we'd gone into the future, made a film and brought it back in time and edited it. And they would say, what is that? And I'd be like, I don't know, I didn't ask them. That's what another culture is that you don't understand. It's got things in it, it's got details, but you can't explain them. And that's what makes it captivating. The problem with the industry is they want it explained, right? Like, because they're spending 100 grand on that shot. Like, why are we doing that? What even is that? And you go, but that's the point, the point is to spend the money to create this like intrigue. With AI now, you can do it so cheaply. In theory, you can put all those things in. Being cheaper is not what I get excited about with this stuff. It's the fact that you don't need permission off people to be allowed to try it. You can start to try things that previously would have been rejected. AI to me feels like it's like the invention of the electric guitar, where kids in their garage or in their bedrooms can strum songs, and hopefully it'll be the birth of like the equivalent of rock and roll for filmmaking. There's paths now you can go down that you could never have gone down before. Just be brave and follow your dreams. Follow your Dreamina. Some friends of mine basically was sending me these clips, because from the new Dreamina, Seedance too, and essentially it was blowing my mind, and I was like, how do I get this? How do I get on this? And this window opened up where you could apply on a form, and I happened to be in the desert. I was driving, and I was in Mojave at a gas station, and I was filling in this thing at the gas pump, and then it said, put in your LinkedIn profile, and I don't have LinkedIn, and it wouldn't let me go to the next page without putting a link. And so I copied the Star Wars trailer, and I copied the Jurassic trailer, and I put and Godzilla maybe, and I put that in and hit send.
I thought this must be some kind of like joke or like scam from some kids over the internet. So what I did is that I asked him, can we schedule a call together with video feature on?